In today's BTG episode, Dani is surprised by Anita's request, Hayley and Lynette catch up, and Bill assigns Tomas to a criminal case. Anita underwent a nerve-wracking breast biopsy. Lynette joins Hayley at Uptown. Hayley insists she's a respectable woman now. That's more than Lynette ever expected. Hayley thought she gave up the game too. Lynette admires how she always had catch and release in her butt and tells her how much Bill resembles her other marks. Their whole relationship looks like another scam. Hayley claims she really fell in love. Don't they deserve that? Lynette admits they probably deserve the opposite, but she's supporting her. She can see Hayley assumes she's shown up as part of a scam, but this isn't that. She's just tired of having to pretend to be someone else and not being able to have her real name on a coffee cup. Hayley admits that beyond the gates has only been new problems in better clothes. Lynette admires her for always being bougie and toasts to her getting what she deserves. In Bill's office, he orders Tomas to do a deep dive into Lynette before they decide whether to represent her. Tomas points out he hasn't done criminal law, but he's eager to try. This case will be about winning and nothing else. Bill is happy to hear it. Tomas exits, pumping his arm. Hayley shows up and reminds her husband she wants to go on their vacation. She's surprised when he asks her opinion of Lynette and says he wants her on her case with Tomas. He asks her to spy on Tomas for him so he can see how he handles this. She jokes she can learn how to fleece him from Lynette, and he chuckles. At Orphe Jean's, Kat and Chelsea look at the number for their company. They are 6 months ahead of projections. Kat admits she has issues with Tomas since his cohabitation proposal. She still can't figure out why she rejected it. She reminds her of what happened to Dani and Ted when they got married. Their moms are stuck relearning how to be queens. Kat doesn't want to twist herself into someone she's not. If she does, she will snap like one of those girls in the murder podcasts. Tomas joins as they chat until Chelsea gets a text from Rowena and abruptly runs off. Excited, Tomas tells Kat about his new case. She warns he's risking his career for Bill and he's miffed she's talking down to him. He explains he went into law to be like Bill. He refuses to go back to being a poor kid with no respect. She worries about who he will become. He knows it won't be easy to do criminal cases and may have to morally compromise. She doesn't see the point of being miserable and suggests he be like Naomi. Tomas points out he doesn't have a trust fund and rich family. He can't afford to start at nothing. He's all in with Bill. Vanessa walks into the casino and finds Joey tossing queen cards away. She tells him she would crawl to get to him. She wants him and can't stay away, but she's not sure if she's alone in that. Joey doesn't want her to regret their being together, but what was so urgent about them being official? She reminds him that Doug expected them to have longer. If he hadn't died, she would have left him for Joey. Joey says she doesn't need to rewrite history for him, but she insists that being with him has been everything for her. The world thinks she's a widow grieving, but her husband was gone a long time ago. Being Doug's wife made her feel like she'd lost herself. When Joey came along, he made her feel alive and respected. He's glad she feels that way, but she doesn't need to burn down her life to be with him. He reminds her that her kids aren't in the same place she is and need to mourn. She claims she's doing this for them. Joey is the answer to her longing and she wants to be damned with him. At home, Andre is massaging his wife's feet, but she's distracted by the Christmas cards she's making. He's not happy she wants to use their wedding picture and suggests they shoot some new pictures. She says they need to see her mom before they can play their sexy reindeer games. At home, Vernon and Anita recall all the poetry he used to recite to her since he can't sing. As he recites some lines, she tears up but claims she's just tired. Now she has to wrangle the beast of the family Christmas. He promises to help and asks if she wants to take a ride in his sleigh. A few days could heal her. She flashes back to her biopsy and says she's not ready to go yet. Andre and Dani stop by and the women chase them off to bowling so they can plan Christmas. Dani is startled when her mom abruptly makes her promise to look after Vernon if anything happens to her. This scares Dani. Her mom says she'll have the maid make them cider so they can brainstorm. They talk about making yellow cake and Dani says she'll get Andre to lick her chocolate icing bowl. She senses her mom is tense and Anita orders her to get her head back in the Christmas game. Vernon and Andre return and Dani takes her husband away. She watches her parents cuddling and looks worried. Chelsea sneaks into Dani's kitchen and snoops, but she has to hide when she hears her mom and Andre starting their X-rated photo shoot. She calls out that she's there as they toss panties at her. They are just in their Santa outfits and tell her she won't be able to find her gifts hidden. They chat about how cryptic Anita has been. Dani is sure something is off. Hooked on Beyond the Gates, join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.